What they can do is deputize a company over which they hold some influence to do that for them. So let me point to something that already was attempted, right? Between 2020 and 2023, for whenever Elon bought Twitter. The government can't suppress speech. They're not allowed. They can't say to you, this is against the Second Amendment, or the First Amendment, I should say, like you have a right to free speech, blah, blah, blah. Unless you're calling for violence or whatever, you can say basically whatever you want. Government can't, in the US, I'll use the US example, the government can't necessarily suppress that information. They can't say to you, you're not allowed to say that, because you are allowed to say it. What they can do is deputize a company over which they hold some influence to do that for them. And so Twitter, in a good example, was deputized by the government to make the case to people, the government made the case to Twitter that, these tweets and those tweets are breaking your terms of service. And if they're not breaking your terms of service, here's what you should add to your terms of service so that we don't have to deal with misinformation, disinformation, racism, sexism, whatever, right? Whatever the flavor of the day was for speech that was unpopular. So by deputizing these companies, they're able to execute on the mission without looking like the bad guy to the 99%, to the normie crowd, right? That's why the centralization of these things is so dangerous, right? So the deputization of these companies is a thing to be concerned about. And I think that should answer your question.